Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alicia, and today I'm going to give you guys my very much late 3-month lock update. Today is the 18th, which means I am 2 weeks behind, so I'm really it's my 3.5 month mark. As you can see, my hair is styled, so I got my first style. That happened yesterday, and if you notice, this is not interlocked. This is a retwist. So more to follow on this topic soon, but there's been, I've had some confusion on what to call my locks. So I'm just not really going to call them anything but locks. I've had like 3 locticians tell me that my locks, they wouldn't consider my locks microlocs. But you know, I've had one salon tell me I did have microlocs and that she wouldn't retwist or palm roll my locks. She would only interlock them. And so there's been confusion. But the good thing is that I'm at peace with this, because when I set out on my journey, my lock journey, I realized at a certain point that I didn't want sister locks, but I still wanted something that was smaller than the traditional lock because I wanted more volume, wanted more locks, so I'd have more volume. So, but I still wanted them to look like locks and not sister locks. So, I want to make sure you guys saw my shirts. Because yes, this is true. It says I fall in love with my locks daily, and that is for certain. Especially after getting this style, y'all. I'm feeling myself for So I thought that I wasn't gonna like this style, but now that I've kind of actually got dressed, put on some makeup, it's growing on me. I'm used to wearing my hair up in that half up, half down style, which this is pretty kind of similar, except there's nothing in the front. I don't have a bang, I don't have any pieces left out, nothing. So this style is really different for me. So going forward, yes, I'm just gonna call these locks small locks, maybe micro locks. It depends on who's looking at them on what they want to call them. But I do know I've had plenty of locticians tell me that my locks are indeed large enough to be retwisted if I wanted to. And so the reason why I decided to try retwisting is, one, I realized that nothing when it comes to locks is black and white. There's some things that very much are so, you don't want to use a light colored towel because it's going to leave lint pieces or something. There's some things like that everyone just knows for a fact that you shouldn't do with locks. But whether interlocking or retwisting is better, or or whatever you might have it, those things, like when you should wash your hair, those things aren't black and white. So I've kind of realized this is a journey. Why not just go ahead and explore? I've never given retwisting a try. I didn't even know if it works for me. So I was like, let me just go ahead and do this early on in my process and go ahead and see how retwisting works for me. Another reason why I want to try retwisting is because I'm military, and as you move around, I found I live in the DMV, and I found it's even hard to find certain places that do interlocking. There's some lock salons that don't do interlocking. Some people, don't believe in interlocking, or they just don't do it. Or, there's that one salon I told you about where she does interlocking, she does sister locks, she also does regular locks, she does natural hair, loose hair, but she wouldn't want to retwist my hair because according to the pictures, they look too small for her. So there's just it's just so hard to find a salon. And so it's just I feel like I'd feel better if I have to do my own maintenance, even though I know how to interlock. I don't want to interlock my whole head. So, and I feel like it'd be easier to retwist. So that's the third reason, I guess. I would feel more comfortable retwisting my own hair versus interlocking. So I want to go ahead and kind of see which one is right for me early on. The fourth reason I wanted to try retwisting instead of interlocking is because I've seen some pictures of people who started with 2-strand twists like me, and they maintain with interlocking, and then the part that they had 2-strand twisted at the beginning, so their starter portion of their lock and the interlock portion, they're kind of 2 different sizes. And I don't notice that as much I know looking at locks, they're not meant to be perfect or whatever. But I've noticed that those people, it gets a little fatter as you get down to the end where they started with two-strand twist. And I noticed that people that retwist with their microlocs or smaller locks, they don't have that issue. So I just want to give it a try and see if retwisting works for me. The fifth reason that I want to try retwisting is because I don't mind the puffy root look. So I don't mind that at all. I do like with interlocking how locks are kind of frizzy. I like the frizz. I like the mess. I enjoy it. So like when I would get interlocked, my roots, yes, they'd stay neat for the longest, at least 2 to 3 weeks before you could see like my roots kind of disappearing. And I kind of realized I'm not sure if I actually like that or not. I like the volume that the puffy root looks when my interlock or my maintenance isn't fresh. I like that look. Me personally, it gives me more volume. So typically the other 2 times the past few months I've gotten interlocked, and what I would do is like I noticed that for the first like 2 weeks I'd only wear my hair up in that half down, half up, half down style or whatever that I wear. And it wouldn't be until like my roots start to, get some new growth and such like that I would actually start to wear my hair down. So because of that, I like the volume, so I don't mind the retwist not lasting as long. I just hope it lasts long enough that I'm not wasting my money, or that it's unraveling before it has a chance to start to lock the new growth. The sixth reason is I kind of mentioned at the beginning how it's hard to find the right salon. And so the last time I got interlocked, I went to a sister lock consultant, and she did a wonderful job with the interlocking. But it was one of those things like I had to wash my hair within the past 3 days before going to her. She didn't wash hair. She doesn't style hair, nothing. So if I wanted this, she wouldn't be able to do that. So I wanted to kind of like be able to go and get the full on salon experience. I want my hair washed, conditioned, or whatever, herbal rinse, whatever. Different lock salons do different things for locks, but I just wanted my hair, at least when I go get my maintenance, to be done the full experience, the wash, the condition, everything. Like I enjoy the experience of having someone else washing my hair. I love washing my own hair too, but there's just something different about someone else washing your own, washing your hair. So and I didn't like that. If I wanted color or if I wanted a style or something like that, I'd have to go to someone else. And again, finding another salon and trusting someone else with my hair. And I just couldn't do it. So we'll see how this goes. I really like this style, even though there's not like a lot of volume at the moment. I really love it. I actually worked out today, and I've taken since I've gotten this out, I've taken 2 showers. Because I just got it done last night, my hair. So I've taken a shower last night, this morning. I worked out and all that. And so far it's still looking good. I purchased they call them Bondi bands, and I can link the Amazon. I bought it on Amazon. I ordered it yesterday. I got here this morning. It was perfect timing right before my workout. So I wore that, and I waited and I also bought like a cheap blow dryer because I don't need a new one, but the one I have doesn't work anymore. The one I had from when I had loose hair doesn't work. So I went out and bought a blow dryer that had a cool setting on it. It was like $12 or something like that. Not a big deal. And so like when I got home from my workout, I just put it on the cool setting, and I just blow dried the back because it was a little damp back there, and made sure that my front was dry. I took off the sweatband, and it was, it's fine. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that this retwist lasts for me, because I do work out a lot. I go to CrossFit, I bike, on pretty much I work out 4 to 6 times a week, and I ride my bike to work and things like that. So I just want to make sure that I wear the Bondi band when I wash my hair. I wear a sweatband when I wash my hair and all that to protect the front. And we shall see how that goes. I will update you guys in a couple of weeks. And pretty much I'll probably give you guys a better picture of my hair and all that as well. So stand by and watch out for my next videos. If you have any questions or comments below, let me know and I will get back to you. All right.